Hey everyone, you got Craig, and this is Craig's World Rocks, and so does yours. Never forget that. I wanted to have a chat to you today around how things are looking out there in general around the planet. With people, with their attitudes. There's a lot of people caught up in this period of time, which I like to refer to as the quickening, where they can't seem to slow themselves down. Frustration overwhelms them. Reactions to situations in negative ways come forth and overwhelm people, like they have no control over their normal way of responding. We might be seeing people react in very, in many ways that aren't normal to us, like people that are a little bit out of control, that feel like life's out of control. And one of the great lessons that I myself are working with at the moment is really when it comes to how you react to the situations that arise in our lives right now. And, every single one of us, I believe, is going to have challenges. I mean, that's life. Every single one of us will have challenges. But how we respond to those challenges is where our lessons are learnt, where what we project and what we put out can turn into a more positive experience rather than create more negative experiences. Everything is just an experience. It's what and how you respond which makes it positive or negative. And it's difficult for people to wrap their heads around that concept at times. One of the abilities that I think we have that we lack to bring forth as much as what we should is the ability to observe a situation almost as it's happening, or as it's happening, being able to step back almost instantaneously and observe it from a distance. Look at it like you're not actually involved in it. To be able to step away at that time and say, and realize that you're a part of this creation, see it as that, not to be caught up in the emotion of the day-to-day reactions that can sometimes not be so positive. It's not easy to do straight away. It's something that most people lack that ability, or that to be able to do that. So I suppose it's almost a part of recognizing. It's a part of recognizing that this is a lesson. How do you want to go through this? To look at it from a bigger perspective. If you step back and you look at your life, say the last 12 months, and you want to have an overview of the last 12 months, when situations happen to us that aren't so enjoyable, that might be stressful, might be really chaotic, might bring chaos into your life, like something that's a bill comes up and it's out of the level of your standard thing that you can pay for, but it has to be done, and you have to go back to the bank and see if you can get access to money that normally you wouldn't want to have all at one time. It's a situation that can seem very, very stressful and very negative at the time. But in a lot of cases, when these things happen, we don't see the overall perspective. Maybe, just maybe, these things happen for broader reasoning. And often when we step back after these things have happened, after these situations have occurred, and we look at how the whole year or whole couple of years has panned out, that situation actually helped to create other situations that transformed our lives, if we were able to not get drawn down too heavily with the individual situation from before. Most doorways that we go through are experiences and lessons that lead us to great awakenings. The lowest things that you think you could go through often help us become very resilient individuals and achieve great heights of achievement. It's like, you don't get you don't get the ball bearing firing a long way from the lacquer band when you stretch it back unless you stretch it back. So you stretch back that lacquer band and the reaction goes the other way. It's that yin and yang. It's that sometimes you've got to go through the lows to get to the highs. If you live a very mundane life, guess what? Life's going to be very mundane. So try and understand that you as an individual chooses to go through these harder experiences because you are such a powerfully positive individual. You are powerful enough to come out the other side. You believe in yourself enough to put yourself through experiences that would be seen by many as too much to handle. You are powerful creators of your own realities. You are all part of the all that is. Get out there and take control of your lives. Create positive and see tough situations as lessons that will lead you to more unbelievable experiences. Life is about your awakening. And right now, life is assisting us. It's bringing up a lot of the old stuff, a lot of the old blockages. It's creating a bit of chaos out there. Step back from the chaos, see those things for what they are, let them go if they're not positive. If you don't prefer to live in that old way anymore, let it go. You now have another opportunity to do it, and that's what this time of life is. That's what this time in our existence is. Clearing the old negative patterns and stepping forward into the new you and new world that is to come. All right? I want you to think about all that. Craig's world rocks. So does yours. Don't forget it. You're in charge. All right? And everyone, go out there. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have an awesome rest of the year. It's exciting. Exciting things are coming. Let's enjoy them. All right? Let's be optimistic. Let's be glass half full. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.